If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you'll always hear me talk about the dollar defense in the members area. Today, I'm going to show you guys the DB Fire out of the Kansas City Chiefs defensive playbook. It's a play that I use religiously. The full scheme breakdown is in the members area because not only do we have the DB Fire, we're going to have the spinner. We're going to have the cover 4 drop. You got to know when to run cover 4 drop. So make sure you pay attention because all these defenses, they come together whenever you recognize something on offense. So the DB Fire, the way I like to run it is in long yardage situations because I blend that within the quarter defense that I use as well. A lot of different things that you can do, but the one that just brings insane pressure is going to be the DB Fire and the spinner. So make sure you guys drop a like on today's video. Check out the members area. If you're new to Madden, check out all the videos on the channel. I'll show you guys some of the basic stuff. Make sure you check out the members area because it has the full scheme breakdowns. Now, as far as personnel in here, we want to take the slow guys out and put the safeties in there. Okay, now I know you get a penalty to the run game by putting safeties where the linebackers go, but to hell with all that, son. The DB Fire, the dollar defense in itself, does pretty good against the run. Now, you can run this as a base defense. It doesn't even have to be situational. I see a lot of people running the DB Fire as their base defense. So let me just talk about a base setup for you guys. So let's just assume they're running verticals, right? DB Fire with no zone drop adjustments or nothing like that. The base setup is going to be easy. You're going to have a couple different options. First, we're going to base align wire triangle left stick to the right. And the reason we base align is to pull this guy down, Murphy, or inside to where they're supposed to do. And then we press wire triangle left stick down for press. Now I moved him, but he should come down right here. Okay, but because I moved him, it's not. Now you have other options. Now people know this, the better players know this, that on the outside of your soft squat, if you look to the left, you will get beat over the top a lot of the times. I don't know if he'll do it on this one, but you see how we're running verticals on this side? You can snap the ball and you can beat someone over here to this side, okay? So that is a chess game you're going to have to play. However, you can try to remedy that by base align, press, shade over the top to turn that into a cloud flat. And let's just see what happens. I still think he gets above it. You see, yeah, he still gets above it. So the way I do this, every time I run cover 2, and I don't care, I will sell out, is I'll base align press, and then I'll put him in an outside third, okay? I will put him on an outside third. So if they try that noise again, he goes with them. Usually they throw picks, you can click on and pick that. And I don't know why he played it that way, but usually what they'll do is they'll click on and pick it. Now, there's other zones you can use. It's just muscle memory for me. However, you can put him on an inside quarter and see what he does. Okay, so quarter, boom, plays it a lot better than the way I did it, you know what I mean? But it's all because I know I can click on. So you can use a quarter, an outside third, whatever you want. Just don't use the deep half because you already have it out there. Okay, so make sure it's a quarter or a third. All right, so let's just go through the cycle of what we're doing here. So what we're doing here is we're trying to create pressure in a long yardage situation. And you can even take your inside guy, put him on a blue to watch the post, and then you'll come down here and you'll see that the pressure from this blitz is insane. These guys are both coming in, and I want to say in gameplay, in real gameplay situations, the blitz is going to come in even against the block running back, especially running like trips or whatever. So base align press is going to be your main thing. Another thing that I see a lot of people do is you see that he's coming around, it's just he's bumping into a lot of people. What I also see people do is, because you see how I'm getting cooked, if it's long yardage situations, right, they'll come to their zone drops and they'll set them to about 15, maybe even 20, and they'll run DB Fire. And if they try to beat you on the outside, right, base align press, put this guy in a blue, and let's just see what the cloud flats do on the other side. You'll see that they drop back, but he can still cook you over there. So I don't recommend that situation or that setup. Do what I'm about to show you and what you're going to see in all of my gameplays. Okay, this is what you're going to see in all of my gameplays. I'm going to base align press because I use this religiously against long yardage situation. I'm going to take X. You can put him on an outside quarter. I'm going to take Baker, he's a deep half. I'm going to put him on an inside third, and then I'm going to take my Wilson and I'm going to put him on a quarter. Okay, so this is why you want to put this guy on a quarter, because not only is he going to follow anything coming this way, he's going to be waiting for corner routes and crossing routes. So you got this side of the field covered. If it's a level sell and that tight end goes on a corner route, guess who's going to be there to slow him down? It's going to be this corner, okay? And then what I like to do is I'll man up like Y, right? Like this, or you can man up B. Typically I man up the guys that are further out, and then I pick the receiver that's going to give you the most problems if it's long yardage situations. So this right here is kind of like a cover 5 hybrid. I showed you guys this in other videos with Tampa 2. It's pretty much the same idea and the same way I set it up. Okay, and then I watch this guy, then I'll come to this guy. But by the time he can make a move, like, you know, and we get a lot of picks this way. I'm telling you guys right now, you do get a lot of picks setting that up. Now, like I said, with anything else, since we do have the soft squats to about 15, you can take this guy, put him on a curl flat. Well, you'll have to change the curl flats. You can do it either way. Okay, you can do it either way. What I would recommend is if you're gonna be running this, you probably just use your flats to about 30 and then your curl flats to about 5. Okay, so like this, you can run this style setup. And like I said, you want the full scheme breakdown, it's in the members area. But let me just show you guys right here. You can baseline press and then put this guy in a curl flat. So now you have this. Now with that setup right here, so if they try to run like a concept to the left, you'll have people everywhere and it's just awesome. Remember, where you keep seeing this cover 2 suffer is going to be back here on the sideline where Thompson is, where I'm at over here with Thompson, or you're gonna suffer right here in the middle of the field on a post or something like that. Okay, so if someone runs a comeback on the one side and a deep post on the other, like from post shot or something like that, you're gonna get cooked. So you have to be careful. Or you can just take Banjo and put him on something like this. But it's like I tell you guys, you gotta be careful because there's just so many things that can beat you. Now you'll see that what I did here was the placement of my deep path. You can even move your people. So if I do that and then move my deep path over, we can do that, all right? And then just leave everybody where they're at. And let's just see how he plays this X route going on this weak side. Boom. Still kind of late, still kind of iffy. It just depends on who you have there. If you have a superstar safety, obviously he's gonna zone break to that immediately. But if you're rocking with someone like Thompson, he's probably not. So he's gonna need the help. So depending on who you have back there, you're probably gonna need to put a quarter out there, okay? And you can even put this guy on the inside third like this. So you can have like a cover 3 cloud type look. You can do that as well. And then have everything else the same way. And then you can man up Y or man up B. And this could just be something that you use as a base defense. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people use this as base defense, and I'll show you something else that they do, and you can do it as well. So you can fake the pressure on one side, send it from one side to the other. So what we can do is we can come to our zone drops, right? Or actually, we don't even need, we can just leave them the way we want if we're gonna run a Mabel, right? But let's just assume they're running Eagles post trail, right? We baseline press, right? And we take Y and we put him on the curl flat. So he'll go on the curl flat like this, and now we have the curl flat going 5 yards, a soft squat going that far, and then we can man up X like this. Boom. We watch middle of the field right here. We can get the pick there. But you're gonna notice that people are in the way on that left side. Let's see what that corner route was gonna do on this play right here, because I think it's interesting to see it, because this is actually has the corner route. So a lot of things to lock people up. This is the cloud flat waiting for the corner route. I still think, man, with a better better protection, he can get this play off. So like I said, you got to be careful with this cover 2 this year. It's not like it used to be. I'm not going to say it's the 100% the best thing to run, because I don't run this as a base defense. I run this when it's 3rd and 15. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a lot of yards, I'm going to challenge you and I'm just going to blitz everybody like it's spinner. So it looked like this. You know what I mean? And if you need a lot of yards, you better get rid of the damn ball as fast as you can, because everybody's coming. Kind of like a zero blitz. You know what I'm saying? You can also take these inside guys and just man them up, bro. Or you can man him up to the running back, shade over the top, and then you got someone to watch this corner, and all you have to really do is watch tight end, come underneath, however you want to do it. But you got to remember that this is a 3-man pass rush. So what do I recommend when it's a 3-man pass rush? I recommend QB contains at the end. So if you're going to man them up, let me just show you guys again. We're going to man them up. You want to spread the line and QB contain. Boom, and stand in the gap. That way you get this extra shedding stuff for people that like to move around in the pocket and stuff like that. You'll get those extra sheds to try to help you out. But remember, it is a 3-man pass rush. Now, against the inside zones, let me see if we have an inside zone here. If you keep the play the way it is, I don't think we're going to have one. Let me just keep, right here. Let's go to inside zone. We do have Watt there, so he may be able to break up an inside zone a lot easier, but let's just see, run it. Boom. You see, you can get yards in an inside zone. So what you need to do to stop like the run plays, if they're running it on you, you baseline and pinch the D line and crash them down like this. Okay, so if they try to run inside zone, let me get back to an inside zone real quick before we finish the video off. And then what I'll do is I'll just put myself on a spot because I'll be using, and then let me try to run with this inside zone. I said, I love inside zone, so I'm not gonna say, oh, this is gonna 100% stop inside zone, but you need to slow it down, and this is how you do it. You know what I mean? Like that guy running in on the blitz, that was insane, bro. He could have had him. Let me show you guys. This guy could have had him, but it's the pursuit angles in this game that are horrible, so you can't really depend on these guys. You see what I'm saying? Like he had him, but he's on his blitzing angle. He's got to like finish that before and he gets leveled, bro. Can you imagine that bringing a predetermined animation for him to just get rocked, bro? Damn, son. When he could have made the run stop right there, could have hit stick somebody, something like that. So just giving you guys the idea, like I said, the full scheme breakdowns in the members area, and we like to run spinner a lot, and we like to run cover 4 drop a lot. So make sure you give those a look and start implementing them into your schemes. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.